I'm Alyssa Betlejeski, and my culture project was on mariachi band. Mariachi is a form of classic music from Mexico. The word mariachi is said to come from the word marriage, which is why they typically play it at weddings. In older mariachi bands, instruments that were played were typically drums, rattles, flutes, shell horns, and in the newer bands, they usually play 6 to 8 violins, 2 trumpets, a guitar, and a viola to keep the rhythm of the mariachi going. This may vary depending on how many members are in the mariachi, but it's typically 12 members. Mariachi bands are requested to play at weddings, holidays, baptisms, and sometimes funerals, and even religious events. And they celebrate the positive and negative of the people there, and celebrate sometimes the love one has for another. Mariachi bands typically wear a churro suit or a Mexican cowboy suit with a sombrero because of Spanish horsemen who settled in Mexico. Some famous mariachi bands are Mariachi Las Carnelas, which is a bilingual all-girls group from Texas, and they usually sing in higher pitches. Another group is the Villalobos Brothers. They are a trio that have been exposed to mariachi music since they were very young. The Mariachi Los Toros, a 10-person group that wears lime churro outfits, which is what they are most famous for. Mariachi El Bronx started as a punk rock band, but then they switched over to mariachi, but you could still hear their influences from their rock. And Mariachi Champa and Neva, they have a fuse of classical music in their mariachi and have symphonic sounds involved in it. Mariachi bands need to know as many songs as possible because they need to be able to play for long periods of time and need to be able to play certain songs right on the spot when requested by people at their events that they're playing at. Mariachi Vargas is the most famous mariachi band of all time because they fuse folk music into their mariachi. They play with 13 members and have played for 5 generations, and they still continue playing today. The traditional folk dance performed with mariachis is typically a simple step dance that can be learned from all ages. Since mariachi first came to be, groups have put spins on their mariachis to keep it more interesting and keep people interested in listening to their mariachi bands.